All right, hey guys, welcome to the YouTube channel. This is my brother Chicken. My name is Donald Duck, and today we're going to be doing a little prediction video for AEW's pay-per-view on Sunday, tomorrow, Revolution.
Very excited, man, for this pay-per-view. AEW does it like nobody else. Their shows have been fire, and their pay-per-views have been top-notch. And I'm excited about this card. They got some excellent matchups.
Oh, yeah.
But we're going to go ahead and get right into this.
Oh,
We
yeah.
ain't gonna waste no more time. Hit that subscribe button, like button. Y'all know what to do. But yeah, man, we're going to start with the pre-show. They got two matchups that they announced on the pre-show. They got Hook versus QT Marshall.
Yeah, I don't think there's much to talk about there. We know who definitely going to win this one. That's going to be my man Hook.
Everybody loves Hook, man.
Yeah, Hook is the man, y'all.
I love Hook. I love what I'm seeing from him. Yeah, this is just basically essentially be a display for Hook here. But yeah, Hook's gonna win, right?
We're going to toss that nigga around and choke him out.
Yeah, I like what I see from him.
That's the
man.
story of that match.
We also got Kris Statlander versus Layla Hirsch.
Yes.
That rivalry has been going on the lower card for quite some time now. But yeah, it started with Kris Statlander defeating Layla Hirsch on Rampage. So what you think?
Yeah, man, I really like this rivalry. I like that because I always liked Layla Hirsch. As soon as I saw her in AEW, and then I went back in her history and I saw some things that she did in Japan and other places. I was like, okay, I like this girl, but she just wasn't quite there yet, like as far as a character and everything. But now she seems like she's starting to develop, and I like what they're doing with her. She's a badass. She's a tiny little badass. And if I have to have a prediction for like the outcome of this match, I think Layla needs to win, so I'm gonna go with Layla.
Yeah, I agree. She needs the momentum to keep going and building up for her just to see where she can go. She could also get some opportunities down the line to challenge the champions. But yeah, I think it makes sense for Layla to win this one. All right, now let's get to the main card, man.
Main card.
We got 9 matchups announced on this card, and it's just solid from top to bottom. There's so many matches we can start with, and there's so many main event caliber matches that they got on the card.
WWE, take notes, all right?
Take notes.
Take notes, all right? They're going to put on a show for the ages. And at WWE, like what are y'all doing? But anyways.
Right. I mean, the card is so good that we're going to start our predictions with the World Championship match. We got the two Adams facing off against each other, Adam Cole and Adam Page, the AEW World Champion, fighting for the championship. I think, I think it's going to be a technical clinic. I think both of these guys have what it takes inside the ring, and I'm a big fan of Adam Page. He's grown on me a lot since the beginning of AEW, and his story has been really fantastic to watch. Adam Cole, on the other hand, I've seen, some of the stuff he's done outside of AEW, and I think they've done an okay job with him so far in AEW. But for me, I think Adam Page needs to win this one and just go ahead, keep the momentum going. And yeah, so that's my prediction. What you got?
Yeah, the same. I've been a fan of both of these gentlemen for a long time. I remember peeking in on the Ring of Honor and Adam Cole's early in his career, and when he was at Kyle O'Reilly, he was a tag team. And I followed him ever since. And the same thing, Adam Page, I remember him as starting off in Ring of Honor. That's where I first got exposed to him. And then seeing him transition over to Japan and everything else. And this is the first occasion where, as far as the hierarchy goes in a company, that Adam Page has been at the top of the ladder and Adam Cole has been like lower than him on the card. And technically, Adam Cole is, he's main event. He's undefeated. So I'm looking forward to this match. They're going to have a great match. It doesn't matter who wins this match. They're going to have a great match. But I think Adam Page is going to win. I think he should win.
The Battle of the Mouse. We got Chris Jericho, the influencer, versus Eddie Kingston.
This was kind of a hard one call for me because I think that Jericho always putting people over. And it seemed like this would be a perfect swerve to have Jericho win. However, I think Eddie Kingston needs to win, because he just hadn't gotten it. So just to throw like a little wrench in the operation, I'm gonna say Jericho.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Eddie, but I do like what you said there. I like that a lot. I think that would be really nice. But I think Eddie does need a big win because he's put a lot of people over as well. But I think Eddie needs some momentum behind him, and I would love to see Eddie get elevated to another level here in AEW. But yeah, seeing Chris Jericho do that, I mean, they could also they could run it back. They can always run it back another time.
Right.
But yeah, either way, you can't go wrong with AEW. You can't really go wrong. But yeah, I'm going with Eddie.
This is our first different viewpoint as far as like our predictions go, which is a good thing. We need to have some variety in our predictions. So, yeah, it's good.
Then we got a 6-man tornado tag team match. You got Sting and Darby teaming up with the TNT champion. Well, we haven't watched Rampage yet, so I mean, it could be different, right? Defending the championship.
Yes.
So, but Sammy, Guevara, and they're gonna take on the AHFO's members, the leader, Andrade El Idolo, and Matt Hardy teaming up with Isaiah Cassidy, who's been fantastic, by the way. So it's a tornado tag rules. These guys are going to be facing each other. And, I think, especially on the face side, everybody's been fantastic. Sting, for his age, has been just killing the game. Sammy Guevara, and he's really stepped up a lot and had some really great matches. And Darby, to me, he's been great for a long time. So I think the caliber of superstar that we got in this match should make for an excellent matchup. I think more likely the faces win this one. You got Darby and Sting and Sammy winning this one, but I mean, because they could always do the Darby, Guevara, and I mean, it's so many routes they can go with this. But I'm gonna go with the faces. I'm gonna go with Sting, Darby, and Guevara.
So my boo. Okay, yeah. So this is one of those matches where I think like who needs to win and who I predict to win are going to be different things. I do think I agree with you. The faces I think they're going to win is Darby, Sting, and Sammy. However, I think El Idolo and the Hardy, the Foundation, their whole Andrade and Hardy Foundation, whatever, they need to win more, obviously, because they always lose. So they need a big win. But I just don't think this is an important enough win for them. So I think, if my money was on it, it would still be with the faces.
Then we got the TBS Championship match. We got Jade, Cargill defending her championship against Conti. What you think, man?
To me, Jade is one of the fastest rising stars in wrestling. I think she's one of the biggest stars. Like, she's going to be one of the biggest stars in wrestling. I'm so proud of her. I made a video about her like a couple of months ago, and I just was like singing her praises because I knew that she's going to be a big deal. But yeah, she's going to win. She's definitely going to get 30-0. Like, that's happening.
Right.
So,
yeah, I agree. You know what I mean? Not too much to say about it, but yeah, I like both of these girls. I think they both are just growing and growing and growing as we continue to watch them. So it's fun to watch. But yeah, it should be a good match. I think it should be pretty decent. Yeah, going with Jade as well. I guess we got the Face of the Revolution ladder match.
Okay.
And we got 6 people in that match. So we got Keith Lee, we got Wardlow, we got Powerhouse Hobbs, Ricky Starks, Orange Cassidy, and then either Ethan Page or Christian. As of this recording, like I said, we haven't seen Rampage yet.
Do you think any of them niggas gonna win?
No.
Yeah. So like it don't matter. Like, so we're gonna go. Like, all right. Let me go with my prediction first, real quick, because like I'm going with like I'm going under the assumption that the person that wins will be a TNT champion. So I'm gonna go with
Wardlow. Okay. I like that. I'm going with Keith Lee. I think Keith Lee will be fun to see him win it, and I think he could also go after the TNT Championship and win it. So yeah, I would like to see him get some more momentum and
get
some things going here.
Getting a lot of differences. Is like, okay, I like this one.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, but that should be an excellent match. So I'm looking forward to that one. Like I said, this whole card is just insane.
Yes.
And we got the tag team championship match. It's a triple threat tag team match, and you got the Young Bucks and reDRagon challenging Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy for tag team titles. This is one of my like low key like storylines like that's been like kind of bouldering on the under the surface between the Bucks and the reDRagon that I've been enjoying a lot. So I'm looking forward to seeing the outcome of this. I mean, because if either one of those teams win this, win the title, that's going to make for some interesting stories going forward. But with that being said, my prediction would be reDRagon winning this one and taking the championships off of Jungle Boy. I didn't say this, but I don't think Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus really need the tag team championships. So I feel like they could go with a title change here and get the belts off of them relatively fast. But I'm gonna go with reDRagon because the Bucks already had a championship run, and yeah, that's what I'm going with.
Man, like I love all three of these teams. I should say, like in the same way I was talking about Adam Page and Adam Cole. I followed a lot of their careers. I didn't see everything they've done, but I've seen a lot of their careers, and it's like really great to see like them get a platform like this because they basically reDRagon was wasting their lives in WWE because like they were never gonna be like on the main roster and be successful. Like, the best they could hope for is to be like on the pre-show fucking tag team title match. You know what I'm saying? Like, lose to fucking I don't know, Austin Theory and fucking Damian Priest or whatever. I don't know. But either way, I'm getting a little sidetracked. I'm gonna go with the tag champions, Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. I think that this is a perfect time to sow more division between reDRagon and the Young Bucks. So I think they're gonna cost each other like the match in some kind of capacity, and I think that's gonna leave an opportunity open for the tag champs. So,
So then we got the Women's World Championship match: Thunder Rosa versus DMD, Britt Baker, for that championship. Yeah, I know you're a big fan of Thunder Rosa, so I'll let you go ahead and take the lead on this one, man.
The funny thing, the irony, you guys don't know me, but like, I'm wearing a Britt Baker shirt.
I meant to wear my AEW shirt.
But I'm a huge fan of Thunder Rosa. I love Thunder Rosa. I started, when my first time being introduced to her was in NWA. And then when she came over to AEW, her matches with Serena Deeb and like Rio and like all these different matches she had over here, I was just like, this girl got it. I knew she had it in NWA, but yeah, she's one of my favorite wrestlers in AEW, man or woman. I think in my mind, it's no question, like it's her time. So I'm gonna go with Thunder Rosa. I think she has to win.
Yeah, shout out to those two for that match they had, that lights out match they had last year, man. Fantastic, beautiful match. Match of the year. But yeah, I like this matchup. Britt Baker, she's one of my favorite women in AEW. I've enjoyed watching her grow so much over the last 3 years. But yeah, I agree. I think it is time for Thunder Rosa. I think Britt Baker had a nice run. She had a nice, long, lengthy run. But I think Thunder Rosa, it's time for her to take the championship and become the top dog, the top woman in that division. So, yeah.
Come on, Tony. Do the right thing.
All right, we got 2 more matches to discuss. And both of these matches are highly anticipated. And that's the Bryan Danielson versus Jon Moxley, which is the match that I'm most excited about. But we also got CM Punk versus MJF. We're going to talk about Bryan Danielson versus Moxley first. I'm loving the storyline with these guys, man. I'm loving the direction that they're going, talking about, trying to team up. And now Moxley's making it seem like Bryan trying to basically soften them up and get rid of them, get them out the picture. But, yeah, I love this storyline. I love this matchup. I think it's going to be the match of the night. Out of all the matches, this is the match that I'm most excited about. It's really hard for me to call this one. I think Moxley needs this one more for storyline purposes. But, yeah, I'm going to go with Moxley on this. But I'm excited about this match, and I cannot wait to watch this match.
Yeah, I got a few things to say. Like, well, one, I got to give a huge shout out and respect to Bryan Danielson because his run since he's come to AEW has been fantastic, phenomenal. It's been out of his world, man. So he's been having a crazy run of some of the best matches. He's bringing out the best in like everybody he faces, and a lot of his young talent. I think they're going to benefit a lot from having somebody of that caliber, involved in his company. So I'm so thankful that because I love AEW. WWE soured me like to wrestling for like the last like decade plus. Like they continually like soured me to wrestling, where to the point I was like not wanting to watch wrestling. But AEW like brought my excitement back, made me love wrestling again. And if WWE had one spark in the last 10 years, it would have been Bryan Danielson. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he's in a company that's making me excited about watching wrestling again, I love it. Now to Moxley, and well, this storyline in general, like it's so many directions they can go with this thing, and that's what makes it exciting because when they first started this rivalry, when Bryan Danielson was backstage watching them and watching his matches, I didn't know what they were thinking. And then when Bryan Danielson confronted him and talked about teaming up and getting a bunch of the young guys in, like I just like okay, yeah. yes, yeah, let's do that. Oh, yeah. So it's so much direction they could take this. I think I agree with you that Moxley needs it more. And I think that's like the more obvious choice. So I'm going to go with Bryan Danielson.
All right, yeah, man. Like I said, man, I'm excited about this one. I don't know any other words to express how excited I am about this matchup.
Yeah, this is great, man. This is great shit. Good shit.
Yeah. AEW doing it right, man, with this card. And let's get to the last, but not least, certainly not least, one of the most anticipated matches probably throughout the wrestling fandom. And also, one of the best storylines that AEW has going for them. So we got MJF versus CM Punk in a rematch, but this time they're going to do it with a dog collar. And just based off of the rivalry and everything that's happened so far up to this point, for one, it's been fantastic. I love the match that they had before on Dynamite. That was a great match. But, this is going to be very physical, very brutal. We're probably going to see a lot of blood in this match. So I'm very excited about this one. This is one hard for me to pick, too. But I think MJF wins this. So I'm going to go with MJF because I feel like he's already has so much momentum going for him right now. And I think this would just catapult him to the next level right now. Some tells me, like, all right, CM Punk gets his win back here, but I'm going against that, and I'm just going to go with MJF.
All right, so for this match, I'm going to keep it really short and sweet for this one because I just want to make, like, two things clear about what I think about this match. One, I'm looking forward to this match more than any other match on the card. And then my prediction is MJF. And I'm going to leave it at that because we are going to do a reaction video to the pay-per-view. And I just anticipate, this might steal the show. So I'm going to leave it at that for now. And I hope you guys tune into our reaction. If you guys want us to stream it, let us know. We might be able to do that too. So, yeah.
Yeah, this show certainly has a lot of match of the night potentials. Like, just with the card, the different match. Even that Face of Revolution match, man, like that could be ridiculous. You got Keith Lee, let's do something crazy. But yeah, the card looks great. What you guys think? Let us know your predictions in the comment section below. Leave a like on this video if you guys enjoy this. Hey, hit that subscribe button if you haven't pressed it yet. What you waiting for?
Hey.
Hey. All right, love you guys, man. Stay amazing.
I'm not trying to beg, I'm not trying to bribe, I'm just asking you to subscribe. This is the end of my rhyme, the end of this thing. Want more? Just click on this link.